chapter 3, we learn in Latin the difference between singular and plural nouns and adjectives. In chapter 3, we learn in Latin the difference between singular and plural nouns and adjectives. The word singular just refers to one person, place, or thing, and only one person, place, or thing. So whatever it is, if it is singular, there's only one of it. One person, etc. Plural, on the other hand, can refer to two or more person, places, things. Person, places, things. So it could be two people, or it could be a billion people. In Latin, it doesn't really matter. In this case, it is only that there is more than one of them that makes it qualify as plural. Here are some common singular endings for the nominative case and plural endings for the nominative case in Latin. The nominative case is what's used for subjects. So these words, when you see a noun that ends with an A or a US or doesn't have an ending at all, or the word rear, you should assume that it is a subject. So notice, as we study these sentences here, note how the nouns and adjectives change from singular to plural. Cornelia, remember there's only one Cornelia, so Cornelia is a puella romana, is a Roman girl. The letter A, all by itself, at the end of a noun, is typically a nominative singular ending. Nominative singular ending. Going on, Davus here. Davus is just one person, and servus here is in the singular. This is the singular ending for the second declension, this US here. So Davus is a slave. Davus is a slave. For examples of plural nouns, Cornelia and Flavia. Cornelia and Flavia are two people. And so in describing them as Roman girls, we would say puellae romana. Cornelia et Flavia sunt are Roman girls. This AE ending is characteristic of a nominative plural ending. Nominative plural ending. So if you see a word you recognize as a noun and it ends with the letters AE, it's probably plural. Nominative plural, although there are instances in which it might be a different case, but we'll cross those bridges when we get there. Another example of plural nouns are multi servi in agris laborant. Multi and servi both end with the letter I. Nouns that end with the letter I typically are going to be nominative plural, and they are of the second declension, and nominative plural. So in this case, multi servi, there's no indication how many slaves there are, but only that there is more than one slave is working in the fields. So in this case, many slaves are working in the fields. Same here, Cornelius est vir Romanus. So the word vir and puer are second declension nouns, and they don't have an ending, they just are. So puer declines like this. It'll be very similar to the word servus, which is also second declension. Servus will decline like this. Servus, servi, servo. This is just a special rule in Latin that you need to know, that some words don't have an ending in their nominative singular form, like puer here, but their other case endings will have, their other case forms will have appropriate case endings. And this is starting where Latin begins to get a little confusing. Memorizing the charts on page 267 will make this process a lot easier for you, but just have confidence and move slowly through here. So Cornelius, and Cornelius is just one person, is est vir Romanus. So vir here is singular. Notice that Romanus does have that characteristic US singular ending like we have on servus here. So vir and Romanus are the same case number and gender, and they modify each other. this I ending, characteristic of the nominative plural, it's only in the nominative singular forms of special nouns like puer and wir that they don't have an ending, only the nominative singular. And in the vocative singular as well, because the vocative is typically the same spelling as the nominative. But in this case, viri is nominative plural, and so it ends with an I, and it's going to agree with Romani here, so you would translate it as Roman men live in Italy. Could be 2 men, could be 1,000,000 men. It doesn't really matter, just that it's more than one, and that's what makes it plural.